Hey everybody, it's Gunpla. Welcome back to my channel. I know if I sound a little off, it's because I was actually really sick and I almost lost my voice. So now it's finally starting to come back. So that's why I haven't been posting in the last, what's gonna be 2 weeks now? It's been a while since I made a video. I just had no energy. So yeah, I was basically just laying in bed dying. But I am back and today I'm going to be doing an amazing review. If you guys already haven't seen the thumbnail, which I'm sure you have, ta-da, this guy right here. Now, if you guys don't already know, I am obsessed with Gundam Wing. I mean, that is the show that got me into building Gundams and liking Gundams. I watched it as a child on Toonami. So I was obsessed. I didn't know anything that was going on, but I loved the robot designs. I thought they were so cool. And the pilots, I had a crush on some of the pilots. Yes, weird, but you can't lie that they weren't attractive to character designs. I digress. And it was pretty exciting. If you guys already know that there's Shenlong coming out, so I'm pretty excited about that kit because I would definitely grab him. But anyways, let me show you some information here on the box. You guys can see the different poses he can pull off, the other side, and some more information right here. But overall, pretty cool box. I definitely like this box art. It is pretty epic. All right, so before I continue to ramble on, let me show you guys the kit up close. All right, let's take a quick peek at the manual. Here's the front. This will open up like this. And for the back, you do get information in English, which is always a plus. And that is it. Now for what comes inside the box, you do get a set of a small little sticker sheet. You do get 6 different set of hands in the box, which is always a plus. The more the better, as I like to say. This kit comes with 3 different weapons. You get 1 Buster Shield, if you consider that a weapon. I guess it is or isn't. I don't know. I'm going to put it right here. You get 1 here, small beam scythe. I guess that's stored. And here you get the classic long one. So you get 3 different options here. And here's what they look like with the added effect parts. Alright, so now here he is all put together, of course, and let's take a look at his articulation. Now off the bat, I'm gonna say that his articulation is amazing, like chef kiss amazing. You guys will see. So first is the head as usual. He can do a full 360 all the way around. If I can get my fat fingers in here, just like that. You can go up, down, and he can also swing it out forward, little, you know, gobble neck action going on. For the backpack, this here is on a little joint, so it can be moving just like this, not a lot though. And these parts up here can also swivel back and forth, just like that. For these shoulders in here, this is articulated, so you can swing forward and back. So it has a little bit of articulation right there. Now what's really cool here in terms of the shoulder joint right there, he is able to kind of push it out forward like this. So you get an extreme range of motion right there because this joint will pop out a little bit, as you can see here. Now for the arm, there is range right there, so he can spin it all the way around, full 360. And at the elbow, he is able to bend it that far. For the hands, they just pop in and out just like that. So of course he's gonna have full 360 and you can kind of swivel it in any direction that you would like. For his waist, he does a little bit of an ab crunch, as you can crunch. Oh, Jesus. I can't talk today. So he is a little bit at the waist, as you can see, but not much. Now, what's pretty amazing about this kit is you can see how forward he can still tilt, and that is because not because of the ab crunch, but because of how the waist is. So I'm going to take them apart so you guys can see. Oh, it came together. Here, this is the waist, and the back skirt can actually move, which is really nice because I hate that some of the kits have this fixed and it really hinders posing, but this guy, it moves, which is plus. And as you can see here, take a look at that. So mind you, this is where, you know, his upper torso gets plugged in, but because this part is able to come forward like that, it gives him a huge range of motion. And again, this is movable, so you can kind of tilt this out of the way. So I just wanted to show you guys that. The back skirt can move back and forth. The side ones also can move and swivel, and the front ones are joined here. They can go up and down. All right, so now let's take a look at the lower leg. So here he has an option where he can swivel out his leg further forward and back into place. So you are able to kick out his legs forward better because of that hinge back in there. Now for the knee, he does have quite a bit of a good bend backwards, as you can see here. Oh my God. Now for the knee, he has quite a bit of a decent bend like that, but he actually has a little bit of a gimmick right here. So you kind of press upwards, you unclasp it, and then he is able to bend all the way just like that. As you can see, these parts are basically touching. So he's got quite a bit of extra move once you kind of unsnap that part right there, which is pretty awesome. Now for the ankle and foot. So the foot is on your typical ball joint, so it can swivel kind of in any direction, of course, and it can go that far down and that far up before popping off. And this part up here also can be moved upwards or downwards, giving you a little bit extra range of motion right there. So for his beam shield, it gets connected right there, and you can open and close these guys, and it gets attached really easily by that hole right there. You just pop it on like this. And to attach the effect part, all you gotta do is just basically open this up right here, and it's got a little notch right in there, and you just kind of secure that in there like this, and here it is attached. This guy has absolutely no problem holding this shield up, which is pretty awesome because sometimes when these are made a little heavy, you know, the joints will sag, but he can hold it up absolutely no problem. No droopage going on, as I like to call it. Zero droopage. Back here you have a little slot where you can slide in his sheath. Pretty easy. Now what's pretty awesome is that you get two different effect parts in this kit, which is pretty cool. I always love the more the better in my book. So you get a small one and a large one. And this is also articulated, which is a definite plus. You can point it all the way forward or up and back down. So that's pretty neat that this is somewhat articulated. All right, so let us do a little bit of size comparison so you guys can see how big or how small this guy really is. Here he is next to a high grade RX 78-2, a master grade RX 78-2. As you guys can see, he's a pretty good size kit. Alright, so that is it for today's review. I hope you guys liked it. Let me know in the comments if this is a kit that you would pick up or wouldn't. Honestly, I'm going to tell you guys right now, if you haven't already bought this kit or have it laying around your backlog, build it. I am so impressed by this kit. I had a great time building it, and you know, the fact that he's so well, like he pull off so many poses is amazing. The articulation is just hands down fantastic, because he just looks like he wouldn't be very, you know, poseable. He's got those big shoulders, those big shoulders and knees, but no, it doesn't hinder him at all, which is fantastic. I love that. Now, of course, there are some downsides to this kit. I mean, remember, this is just a high grade, so I'm just being a little bit picky, but from the waist down, there's a lot of white. I mean, the legs is just pure white, so I wish there was a little bit of, I'm just being picky, color separation in terms of different shades of white or gray. That would have been nice to see that. Again, this is a high grade, just being nitpicky. But that's pretty much it. I did panel line him with gray. So on some things, just give him a little bit of different, you know, coloring. So I did do that. But overall, I love this kit. So if you guys don't already have him, I say definitely go buy him. He's worth the money. I think I got him for like $19. Give or take, somewhere along those lines, but it was totally worth it. I love it, and I'm hoping heavy arms will be just as good as this guy, because he's gonna be the next one I build. He gets 10 out of 10 from Gunpla. So go get him, build him, let me know what you guys think. Anyways, that's it for today's video. I hope you guys liked it. Let me know down in the comments what's the next kit you would like to see me build on the channel. Anyways, I'll see y'all around for the next one. Adios. A huge thank you to all the people on my Patreon for always supporting me, and a special thank you to all my Ultimate fans who are Alphonse, BibloJack4, Chris Wright, David Sikora, Hassan Bass, Jason Franklin Fergerger, Jemison Willis, Jesse Uli, Madi, Michael Lyons, Michael Lawrence, Vertable20, and Wes Jones. Thank you guys so much for all the support.